Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the August ordinary meeting of the council. Before I go any further, I'd just like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the country which we're meeting on, the England people, and their elders past, present, and emerging. With that, we have apologies from Councillor Stenberg and apologies from Councillor Fullerton. Declarations of interest. I have a declaration of interest from Councillor Cottrell for agenda item 7.3.2, announced proposal. The nature of Councillor Cottrell's interest is impartiality, and the extent of the interest is the Councillor is a volunteer member of St John Ambulance Service, and that Councillor is known to make the agenda item so process. Public questions on. Do we have any questions from the public that are here?
Do I have any approval request to leave selections? Is that not number one?
No, it's number 8.
Apologies.
I like the same mistake every meeting. First time someone stepped up, well, take that.
Hi Eddie, you know me, Candy. I'm Eddie Mitchell, I'm the community member and also member for, I'm a manager for Nyumbu. I just want to address to the council about the kids in this town. We are tired of them, and it's going to be black on black soon. We're going to be taking vigilante against our own mob. Nothing's done because we're getting tired of these little black kids doing all this. We are absolutely tired of it, eh, mate? And there's a lot of parents that have come to me and said that they're going to start doing things to these kids, which we think they should be punished. Went into Woolworths the other day and it was a disgrace. And it's time to name and shame the parents, name and shame, send the kids off to jail. I don't care, we've had enough. As an Aboriginal community member and standing up talking for our people in this town. We've had enough. The kids have been given opportunities to do this and do that, but they prefer drugs and alcohol and everything else over top, and stealing and breaking in. They broke into my house a few years ago, but I won't say what happened there. But we are actually tired of it, and now they're attacking the elderly people. Don't care who they are, what they are, whatever race. It's just a disgrace. And we want to see these kids dealt with in a manner that they deal with, how they deal with people they steal from, and how they are scaring these old people and everyone else. Walked into Woolies the other day, there was young girls and boys just fighting. There was also adults in there fighting. And we standing there with our phones with a torch on, and I had to go and help one old lady that a younger lady would attack. And we've had enough, otherwise we're going to take matters in our own hands against our own mob, which it won't be pretty for the town. So these kids got to be dealt with. And if you pull the whole Aboriginal community together, there is a lot of stakeholders in the Aboriginal community that want to address this, but they feel that they'll be, what do you call it? Retaliated against. But like you know me, Eddie, I don't care. They can do whatever they like. I'll get the parents. The kids who broke into my house, I went and got the parents and I made them flog them on my lawn. They've never been back again. But what they're doing now to these elderly people are just, we didn't grow up like that. We grew up silly ways, but not going stealing. We got items with horse whips and everything. You know, I used to live across the road from Daddy. I should know what our dad used to flog us. You know, we were rat bags, but nothing like this.
Maybe it is supposed to be question time. We do have an area where you can do a presentation, but look, can I catch up with you tomorrow?
Yes, that'll be good.
Maybe you help me write a letter to the relevant Minister of Government.
Because I'd like to be on the Aboriginal Advisory Group that we spoke about.
Yeah.
But because there is some certain Aboriginal people, like Manya and I, Mary and I, we're pretty strong with a few others.
Yeah.
But there's some people that'll sit on the pedestal and don't want to move. But yes, I'd like to come and do that, because some action's got to be done. I just call them they're a disgrace to the Aboriginal race. That's what I call them now. So it has to be done now. So, no, we'd be happy to follow it up, eh?
Yeah, and then another thing too, the government gave them their rights, see, the kids' rights. It had an act to do, and that's where the fallout is. You touch them.
They go to the welfare.
You get down there, so if we could try to get that,
That
they
change.
could try and let it go, because they need to, because I had enough in my family, and what we gonna do the same, get a doorknob, get them in the middle and flog
We'll
them.
take it our way, the traditional way.
The traditional way, we had enough. So we sort of come here, tell you, get the permission to just rock that, the kids have got to listen to the parents. They had the right from the day they was born.
Just to let you know, the traditional way is we put the kids in a ring, we'll flog them with a doorknob and go and
And
we
the
get
parents
them
got to
in
get
bed.
the rock the same way too.
And the parents will cop it the same way. And we
Thank
don't
you.
want to go to that.
No,
We'll catch up tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll catch up tomorrow. Right. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Ah.
Okay, with that, we've also got 3 questions from gentlemen. Aaron Horton, who is he's a candidate for North Central for the no mandatory vaccination program. The first question is, considering the drastic and desperate condition of health services in the Gascoyne region, not to mention North West Central, and the continual relocation of patients for urgent care and birthing mothers to Perth or Geraldton, if available, would the council support the removal of healthcare and age mandates that are unfairly restricting nurses, doctors and midwives from providing care in the state health system? It is shown that COVID is already rife in our hospital and healthcare systems, and recently American CHO has stated unvaccinated people have natural immunity and are on an equal footing in regards to that of vaccinated. Will the council support the removal of mandates on health workers to provide better services to the people of Carnarvon and the North West Central electorate? The answer to that is council does not have a formal position on this. Question 2, the McGowan government has recently announced a 9-month closure of the recreational and charter fishing industry in WA. Ranging from Kalbarri to Augusta, while the closure is not proposed in your Shire region, Kalbarri falls within North West Central, as does Shark Bay, Carnarvon, Roads, and Ningaloo. If the government was to propose such an implemented management system in your region, would the Shire support action against the state government by fishing and charter operators, including action from recreational fishers? The answer to that question is council does not have a formal position on this. Question 3, the Shire has recently proposed a peppercorn spot of land in St John Ambulance for a property at 5 Rushton Street, Carnarvon. I note that the future use of the building has not been addressed in the council proposal. Is the vision of this acquisition to be an opportunistic for council profit, or will the council use the existing building, which needs short-term maintenance, to be viable for the good of Carnarvon youth or community activities? The answer to that is council is considering this item in today's meeting. It does include a business case for council to consider. Right, there's no further questions. Announcements by the president without discussion with the committee. Presentations, petitions and memorials. Nil. I'll refer councillors to the departmental reports. What did I skip this time? Oh, sorry. Let's go back to the confirmation of minutes. We had an ordinary council meeting, 26th of July 2022. 4.2 is a special meeting of council, 4th of August, which was about the differential rates, and 4.3 is the Gascoyne zone minutes, June 24th of that. We're going to do that one separately. So just the first 2 councillors, Councillor Landlow, Councillor. I take it there is no debate on that, councillors. Thank you. Adopted unanimously. The next one is the Gascoigne Country Zone minutes, June 24th. Councillor Mason, Councillor Randler. Once again, no debate, councillors. Happy with those minutes, thank you. Also, departmental reports, governance. Item 8.1.1, actions performed under delegated authority for the month of January 2022. You did two, I'll read about July and August, should be councillors. The officer's recommendation, Councillor Mason. Councillor Randall. Councillor, is there any debate? If there are no debate, it is accepted unanimously. Thank you. Item 7.1.2, revenue options. Councillor Randall, Councillor Randall, are you moving that motion to the removal of the words in the first part, purchase of residential land and the?
Yes.
Thank you. So those words are deleted from the motion. Thank you. You're happy with that, Councillor?
Yes.
Thank you. Councillors, is there any debate or discussion?
I'll just speak for the motion. It doesn't need a lot of speaking for it. We've spoken about it and considered it before. So I just encourage the council to support it. I think it's a step in the right direction, trying to get infrastructure and building happening in town to start to address some of the problems with that. And hopefully we're successful and we can take the first step.
Thank you, Councillor Randall. Speakers against the motion? No speakers against the motion. Councillor Randall, are you speaking against that? Thank you. Councillors, all those in favour? Unanimous. Councillors, item 7.2.1. Move it, please. Councillors, is there any debate? No debate, councillors? Unanimous. Item 7.2.3, draft financial activity statement 30th of June. Please, Councillor. Councillor Mason, your second. Is there any debate, councillors? No debate, it is unanimous. Thank you. Item 7.2.3, adoption of the review policy and council motion recommend.
Yes, I do, Mr. President. Bear with me. I'd just like to move an amendment to that motion that the council by simple majority pursuant to section 5.36 of the Government Act 1995 resolves to adopt the Shire of Carnarvon Council Policy Amendment 2022 as presented, Schedule 7.2.3, with the exception of the grid policy and policy maintenance of Shire roads, station access roads and station airstrips. As that both of those items require further consultation with station owners before being represented to council to consider the September council meeting. So I'm going to adopt the policy except for those two.
Do you want to use the words pastoral words?
Pastoral words. Yeah.
Do I have to do it, councillor? You can do it. Sorry. Councillors, is there any debate? There being no vote, councillor, it's adopted unanimously. Item 7.3.1, amendment to boundaries of Shire and Crown Reserve. Irrigation levies. There's two parts to this. The first part is by councillors. Move the second. Councillor Madden. Councillor Andrews. Is there any debate, councillors? There no debate, we've got the unanimous. Part 2, move please. Councillor Andrews. Councillor Madden. Second. Is there any debate, councillors? Thank you. Item 7.3.2, demand on land spot proposal. Councillor Major, moving that. That's part one, it's two parts from two parts. And councillor Copley, we've got an interest in this, obviously, in that state. Councillor,
I'd strongly urge council to support this. The office recommendations have been going on since, well, I think longer than 2012. It's long overdue, and I strongly suggest this recommend the council adopt this recommendations, both 1 and 2.
The first part is by simple majority of councillors. I'd also speak against it, but I do want to speak for it because this proposal has been around since 2006, to my knowledge, because I remember when I first got on council, it had been discussed at length and continued to be discussed for years, and preceding councils had all agreed it was something that should happen. But it did take the work of 1 or 2 people to finally realise it, and they actually made it happen. One of those pieces is the other guy wants to scope and very keen to push this through. I absolutely support it, and it has been supported by preceding councils, as I said, for years, since 2006. And it's just one of those that's finally going to happen with a bit of luck. The state agreed. So, thank you for that. Is there any speakers against the motion? There's no speakers, no one's for show of hands, please. Thank you, that's unanimous. Mr. Dorf, positive recommendation part 2. Can I just stop there for a second? And this is 2 minutes. Oh, no, that's right. Sorry, so council has been moved part 2. Second. Councillor. Thank you. Is there any debate, councillor? Being no debate, it is unanimous. Thank you. Back to the agenda. Applications for leave of absence. Councillor Donovan.
Yes, I'd like to apply for next council meeting on the 27th of the 9th, please.
Councillor Martin, second. All those in favour? Unanimous, thank you. Notice of which previous notice has been given, there is none. Questions from members without notice. Well, it is a good notice. Councillor Clausen asked me to ask the question, what progress, if any, has been made to the skilling of Point Street up to but not including the golf course car park? In response to that question, in response to the council resolution regarding the road, officers have sought quotation for the first step in the process, which includes making formal Crown Land inquiries at PPL claims, drafting a plan showing the proposed road reserve and balance of 566, advertising and gazetting requirements correspondence with other affected authorities. And number 4, compliance with any other GPLH conditions must be made before any outcomes is determined. So in other words, the process is being initiated. Councillor Fuller, you happy in that one? Urgent business to approve of the deciding member of decision of council. There's none. Matters to which need to be approached to the public is nil. So, date of the next meeting will be Tuesday, the 27th of September 2022 in Council Chambers. With that, the meeting is closed. Thank you.
That was the most exciting meeting ever.
You can